What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to part 12 of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Guys, we're in the cleanup phase of this game. Last stream, we finished up chapters 11 and 12. We have fully finished all of the chapters that this game has to offer. And now we're just going back to the previous chapters and finding the things we missed. So, yes, welcome to the cleanup chapters. Welcome to the cleanup streams. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Hartley Rants, J to the P Moreno, Yoshi Daffy Duck, Blues Cat, Neil, LP, and yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Well, I didn't expect that sudden 180, but it's a welcome one since I'm busy tomorrow. Also, hi everyone, says LP. Hello, LP. Yes, yeah, Sky talked me into it. She noted that if I stream tomorrow night, then it will be very difficult for us to get to church on Sunday. And it's been rough for us lately. We're all on a bad sleeping schedule, so yeah, we'd like to try to get to church as a family. So tonight it is. That was a good idea. Honestly, I have to give her credit. That was the wise thing to do. Crazy that Mario Tennis got a better content update than Mario Kart World. I am not familiar with the Mario Tennis update. What's all included? The song that plays when you try to protect the lives of 5 flowers, says JP. Yes, I know it well. Alright, well, like I said, in the last stream, we did finish up chapters 11 and 12, fully completed, I might add. They are done. We will not be doing chapters 11 and 12 anymore unless there is new content in the chapters that I am unaware of, which I don't think there is. So yeah, let's go here. Yes, so on in the post-game section, we only have a couple of missions in chapter 9 and a couple of missions in chapter 10 that I need to polish off. How do I swap it? There we go. There are a couple of flowers to get here. I think I want to focus on getting the flowers first. Just so I can get all of the, just so that I can get all of the, UI elements. All of the exploration tools, as it were. And I think we only have one left. Yes, we only have one left. More UI! I'm finally done with school for this year. Nice, LP, that's awesome. A bit late, no? Or is it different in France? See, here in the US, we get out, yeah, late May to late June, depends on the school district and the state. Interesting. In Mario Tennis, it was a Mario Galaxy course and different colored Lumas. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a nice update. They added a new Mario Galaxy themed court with the Galaxy gimmicks like prankster comets. Ooh, that's clever. Galaxy themed rackets, plus new Luma color skins. And best of all, Mario can wear his normal overalls now. Very interesting. Alright, well, let's waste no more time. Actually, let's waste a little more time. And do the amiibo fortunes. Yep, it's late. I'm late. I had to fix one of my grades. Ah, I gotcha. Well, I'm glad that you were able to wrap up schooling for the year. Better late than never, is what they say. Okay, that's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. Oh, what good luck. I'm exhausted because everyone that had to catch up at least had a break, but... It also got people talking about how Galaxy 3 is more possible now than ever. Oh yeah, absolutely. What with the movie doing well, I think it broke $1 billion worldwide at the box office. A Galaxy themed Mario Tennis Fever course. Yeah, I'd say that it's distinctly possible Mario Galaxy 3 it would be coming. That would be, well, it would be interesting to see what they do. It's been like 15 years, more than 15 years since the last one. But I didn't, since I literally had to prepare for an award that I quote-unquote won during that week. Gotcha. How I am doing this poorly in terms of grades and at the same time winning awards is beyond me, says LP. What kind of awards were they, if you don't mind my asking? Also, Blues Cat, I don't know if I said hello to you, but welcome to the stream, friend. No, I definitely said hello to you. How are you doing, friend? Walmart got some epic Nintendo shirts. There was a Mario riding Yoshi one and a Kirby one. That's funny that you mentioned that. I actually got that one. See, my mom got me 2 pairs of shorts for my birthday this year. And they're nice shorts, but I already had both pairs. So I returned them, and I got 2 pairs of admittedly cheaper shorts. And then I got that shirt that you mentioned. And then I also got a copy of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time. I did get it on the PlayStation 4. This guy said that's the one she would prefer. And I figured, why not get the physical, since it's here in Walmart, and physical will be going away shortly anyway. Not that I want to support Sony, but, well, I already had the Crash games on the PlayStation 4. It kind of just made sense. Well, my university's a bit weird. It's basically 99% projects. And, well, they have an award for the best project for a select few modules. And I guess I just won one of them despite my GPA being below 2. Oof. The specifics are insane and would give anyone a headache. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I mean, it sounds like you're at least navigating the situation. Hi-yo, Jeff, I'm doing well. Glad to hear that, Blues Cat. Welcome back, TGG Silly. I'm still gonna call you Plush. I'm glad that you were able to make it to a stream. How are you doing? Alright, Mr. Blubberang over here. It's time. We have lots to do. Actually, hang on. Let's select the Yoshi. Hi, I finished all my exams, says Chris. Nice! Welcome to the stream. How do you feel that it went, and how are you doing? Guys, color Yoshi, go. What color Yoshi should I go with? I mean, they're all adorable. Posted my new channel assets / lore on community creations. Well, while you guys are choosing a Yoshi color, let's check out Plush's thing. Let's switch to PC screen. Tryhard Gamer Gal says, should I change my avatar or should it remain Commander Pierce from Battalion Wars? It seems that people decided to have you keep it as it is. The council has made a decision, however, it was stupid, so I've elected to ignore it. Guess I'm stuck in the basement with Will then. That's pretty cool. That's nice. I like it, Plush. That's very cool. Back to the action. Light blue. Light blue is my second favorite Yoshi color, says JP. Fair. Plush says orange. Basically, my tech skill is blowing anyone out of the water, but my organizing skills are resting 6 feet below. I see. I'm doing good. Have you seen my Picross collection on Discord? Ooh, I didn't get to see that yet. I saw the message for it, but I didn't actually get to read it or look at it. Let's go look at that. The Picross collection by Chris. Look at this. The Walking Piranha Plant. Cheap, Poochie. Wait, hang on. Did you post additional pictures? It's a good collection, though. I like the Yoshi one, obviously. I love these. Is that Blarg? I love these. These are very cool. Very nice. And like I said, I gotta try that. Back to the action. You know, I'm gonna go work on a short video and a short updating my viewers, though. It sounds good. In the meantime, I'm going to play as light blue Yoshi, and when you get back, we'll switch over to orange Yoshi. How does that sound? Alrighty, let's return to the pages. A child made their own flower crown. Okay. Oh, whoopsie. So, what other hints do we have here? Smiley flower behind the stacked crates. Hidden token within the hollow tree. Cleared away the fishy storm. Scattered butterflies on the flowers. Children chirp like champions. Smiley flower past the waterside rocks. And that's it. That is one tiny Poochie. Indeed, a Poochie tends to be relatively large in the Yoshi games. That was Yoshi's story-themed puzzle. Oh, very cool. Alright, I'm a little nervous about this. But we're doing it. I'm dedicated at this point. Let's hop in there. You know, JP, I have to agree with you with light blue Yoshi being second favorite. If it were only up to color by itself, light blue would be my favorite, but because of Yoshi's, or the green Yoshi's, we'll go ahead and be bold and call it lore significance. And the fact that he's the main one, I do give the crown to green Yoshi just because of that. Still amazed by how long this game is taking to complete. Oh, I know. It's a very lengthy game to 100% complete. There is no doubt about that, friend. Cleared away the fishy storm. Come back to me. Okay. So, I already forgot what all the hints said. Where's the fishy storm? Is there anything in here? Aha! Look at that! Aha! A hidden smiley flower! Come here, you. I have to find a flower. Light blue mixed with purple for shows makes a satisfying color combo for me. Oh, yes. That is very pleasant. Wait, are you eating that? Huh. For shoes. Oh! For shoes. Yes, okay. That makes sense. Yes, I understand that. Yeah, it is a nice color combo. Absolutely. Okay, I can get in there. Beyond the crates. Look at that. Clearing it out like a demolition derby. I don't know. Okay. And there's a smiley flower up here. That is what I want. Money! I say, reaching that smiley flower was no simple task, was it? It was fairly simple, if I do say so myself. Pop. Light blue Yoshi! Indeed! Light blue Yoshi is a very good Yoshi. All of them are very good Yoshi. I don't know why I said that, but I am particularly pleased with light blue. There we go. Also, here's a fun fact. DK Bonanza is now a year old today! Crazy, isn't it? It does not feel like it's been that long, but I know you're right. The wheel of time spins for us all. And part of the reason that it feels like it hasn't been quite that long for me in particular is because we got it, we bought it for Christmas, last year. So we've only been playing it since December last year, about a half a year for us. Okay, I'm sure that I'm missing something. Well, of course I'm missing something. I mean, yeah, of course I'm missing something. I wouldn't be playing the level if I wasn't missing something. Oh yeah, by the way, the project in question was the Game Boy game I was working on during one of the previous streams. A very, very cool project, to say the least. Okay, let's have you eat that apple. I also got it as a Christmas gift. Worth the wait, absolutely. What a fantastic game, I must say. Is there any way I can get up there? Can I jump off of this? Nope. I just grab it. Oh, I was up there! I am up here. Is there anything up here? I think the game ended up being like a full megabyte in size. Remind me how big Game Boy games were. I feel like they were quite small. We're stuck in the vortex of smoke and orange suns, says J-Dog. Sure. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, J-Dog? Alright, what else was I supposed to do here? Not exploration tools, that's not it. Check the pages. So I got that, and nothing else yet. Okay. Cleared away the fishy storm. What is the fishy storm? This does not feel very stormy to me. What? Was that a boot? Once again, I must ask, who is polluting these wonderful waters? that would not be the fishy storm. Come here, you. There we go. I mean, it can't just be for getting all the fish. What the? Oh, hey. 32 kilobytes. Oh, kilobits? 32 kilobits or kilobytes? I feel like data sizes for video games are measured in bytes, not bits. Every other game was 32 kilobytes because they did not use ROM banks. Kilobytes, okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, makes sense. Then your game being a 1 megabyte, that is substantially larger. I can't do the math off the top of my head. Like 30 times larger, I think? ROM memory banks. What does that do for the game, I must ask? I mean, I'm sure it's got a purpose. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done it, right? Jeff, screw Canada, says Solar Flare. Welcome to the stream. How are you, friend, other than the smoke that's been bombarding us here in New York and Ohio? That's not been a good time. Wait, how can I get them to... How can I get them to make their own flower crowns? As half Canadian, screw this. What the? The butterflies appear to be keeping their distance from the blubbering. What did I do? Basically, the Game Boy can only read 32 kilobytes at a time. 16 kilobytes in bank 0 and 16 kilobytes in bank 1. Interesting. Good, better than last week, but still crunching with my chores. I was referencing how me and my state are trapped in the Canada smoke. Oh yes, us too. Us as well. That's not been fun. So how do I get these guys to make their own flower crown? Banking allows you to change the bank 1 to anything 1 to, like, I don't know, a lot. Cool. Columbus is awful, and I have to work out outside tomorrow within the smoke. Jeez. I feel like, you know, it was bad here on, I think it was the worst on, well, it looked the worst on Wednesday. But, come Thursday, you know, it wasn't quite as terrible looking. But, how do I get these guys to make their own flower crowns? But, yeah, like, the sky wasn't yellow, you know, on, the sky wasn't yellow on Thursday, but it smelled bad. And it was significantly better today. I need to buy this game. I'm putting it off. Even spending $10 is gonna hurt. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, spending money just always hurts. Because I only have 3 paychecks left, I need to save money for my PC and my investments, and I might get a fall job, but it would suck balancing it with school. Yeah, it would. You know, for me, when I was in both high school and college, yeah, I would do, like, smaller, odd jobs, like I was a teacher's assistant. Whoa, what just happened there? I was a teacher's assistant in, like, my junior year of college for a class that I got an A in, and then in high school, I worked at the seasonal pancake restaurant as a cashier, and that was fun. I still go there sometimes and help out when they really need help. I'm not like a full-time employee or anything. I'm just like, you know, if they need me, then I'm happy to help. But, But yeah, anyway, the point is, when I was in school, my mom insisted that I do not try to get a full-time job, and that I focus instead on my studies. And that's exactly what I did. And as a result, my grades were quite good. I graduated summa cum laude for my associate's degree, and then I did go down to cum laude for my bachelor's degree. The engineering school, the latter years of the engineering school were much more difficult. I just had to spend $67.67 in taxes to ship something I pre-ordered because import taxes changed wildly. That was spicy. I feel like I'm supposed to... I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. I have my country's nationality as my country, but I hate my country. Hang on. I need to catch back up on comments here. I am trying to save money, but I can't stop spending. I've had the same thing with my weight loss journey, in that, you know, I want to lose weight, but I can't stop eating. I told you this, but I was gonna buy a $250 keyboard, but someone sold me on a $50 one on sale. It came. It's amazing. Very nice. The problem is that switching needs your code to be perfectly adapted, or else the game just crashes. Woof. Solar Flare says, because I only have 3 paychecks left, I need to save money for my PCs and investments. I'm sorry, I read that already. You know, I think those global warmists may have had a point, says J-Dog. You know, I don't really know. I do know that climate change is a real thing. I am unsure as to the science as to, like, how much of an impact humans are having. I'm sure we're having a fairly substantial impact. I'm not sure it's as simple as, like, we stop making things at the factory and things will go back to normal. A reminder that Earth as a planet does have cycles of heating and cooling regardless of human activity. But I'm sure that we have had some contributions, absolutely. That said, yeah, I generally want to be eco-friendly. But like you said, you know, we try to take good care of the planet because it's the only one we've got. I don't see Mars as being super likely. Anyway, I should probably get off of that subject before I make somebody mad. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Alright, hang on. Screw it, I'm gonna go buy the game while I have a point. I mean, I don't think a fire is considered global warming. No, but the fires in California and Canada have been a symptom of things being hotter and drier. I think that's the point J-Dog was trying to make. Oh, my brother got engaged. I think you told me that. That's awesome. I would say tell him that I say congrats, but I don't know. I doubt he knows who I am. So, that was 2 weeks ago, but I don't think I said it on stream. I think you either DM'd me or said it in the Discord server. I have 2 years to get a date for the wedding. 2 years? Wow, that's a long engagement period. No shade or anything. I mean, if that works for him, you know. Yeah, but my grades are only slightly above average, and I haven't worked at all until last year. I can give you a ton of tips that can make huge changes and seem small on weight loss. This is Solar Flare. Jeff, can I have a handout, please? Anything will go to the for-profit Buy JP a PC Association. I can tell you what's happening is pretty much conclusively a direct consequence of climate change, says LP. Let's just go to Mars with Elon and ruin that planet, says Solar Flare. We need to make the world Frutigar Arrow for our future generations. I don't know what that is. Let's just ruin the universe with industrialization, says Chris. Eggman, comment. Okay, I really need to check the pages again. I think I may need some assistance here. I didn't even see a fishy storm. Can you use attacks to clear away the fish-shaped storm? Where is that? Hidden token within the hollow tree. I think I know where that is. Buy JP a PC sounds good to me. Children chirp like champions. Feed note fruits to 6 blubbering children that have imprinted on you. Okay, I figured that would probably be the case. So it's just those ones left, huh? Just those 3. I think I can do that. But where's the fishy storm? Alright, give me your children. Give them to me. Excuse me. Why can't I get them back? Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Everyone say thank you to Fat Kid Deals for giving me that gift card a year after the giveaway. Thank you, Fat Kid Deals. JP and JP, we can have 2 JPs and we can both get PCs. In this economy? I don't know if I'd be able to build a PC in this economy. Doesn't help that I only give myself $50 of discretionary spending a month. That doesn't help matters at all. People still call me JP even after years of autofill added the of. After years. Even after years. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I want the children. Give them to me. There we go. Come here. Yes. Haha! I've taken them from you. Don't worry, I'll bring them back later. Jeff, a very late birthday gift. Please, please, King. Nah, fam. You've got a job now. You can save it up for yourself. Jeff, I missed your birthday. That's okay. I'm 32 now. It's not that big of a deal. I appreciate it, though. Give me your children. I want the children. Give them to me. Jeff quotes of 2026. Fantastic. Yes. Wait. What's this? I see a vine. Can I get up there? Grand Theft Bird. We got Grand Theft Yoshi before Grand Theft Auto 6. Well, I mean, you certainly do need to do those last 3 Mr. E assignments, or else we'll be trapped in the Yoshi and the Mysterious Book building for eternity. Exactly, and I want to get out here by at least stream number 15. I don't want this to be longer than my Minecraft stream series. That would be ridiculous. Though in sheer length of time I played the games, Minecraft absolutely will be still taking it. Absolutely, no doubt in my mind whatsoever. So hang on. I question things. I question a lot of things. I question if I should be restarting here. What is this? What the? Is it following me now? No. Hey, wait. Wait, no. No! Don't leave! Can I break it? Oh, okay. I got the, Wait, come back here. Excuse me. Child. What the? How is that still not broken? Do I need this hard seed to break it? Where did the egg go? Oh, hey. I forgot about that. Well, that didn't work. Point ruined by game design. Wait, hang on. What just happened? And how in the world is that egg not broken yet? Minecraft is just endless, so yeah. Wait, no, there's the end dimension. That doesn't work. Point ruined by game design. Let me break this, dude! How do I break this egg? Where is it? I'm so confused. Did I break it or what? Excuse me. Oh, I see what's going on here. I think. Yeah, I see what's going on here. bread. Man. What if I just throw the egg at the mother? Nope. No, stop! That's mine! I'm so confused. Still working a bit on the update video, but it's coming along, says Hartley Rants. Very good. I'm glad that it's coming along. $14 down the drain on Yoshi. Please be good. I hope you enjoy it. Jeff, the reason my brother is going to be engaged for 2 years is because he's only 21 and wants to start law school first. That's fair. I wanted to wait until I was done with college and having gotten my financial footing before I got married. I'm glad that worked out. Because marriage opens the door for kids, which cost money, as I'm sure you know. Yes. Yeah, I do know that. What on earth am I witnessing? I don't know. I still don't know. I'm gonna call Yoshi Josh. Josh is downloading. Yoshi. I'm gonna call Yoshi Josh now. Fair enough. Intriguing gameplay. I'm pushing my 6 months of Geometry Dash video to be a 1 year of Geometry Dash video because the 6 months ends in 3 days. Oh yeah, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on Tuesday. That's fun. They're gonna give me opioids for some reason. That's awesome. Sarcastic. Yeah, have fun with that. I still have my wisdom teeth. Yes, I don't know if that's a fact that I should be proud of, but they did come in, they were not impacted, so I'm just like, why would I get rid of them? Why would I? I'm just gonna keep them in there. Oh, hey, what, guys? Yeah, no, I did not get my wisdom teeth out. I see no reason to. So this is the hollow tree. Is there like another way to get up there? See, this is what I'm worried about with the rest of these levels and like the discoveries I still have to make. Like, a lot of this is convoluted at this point. Wait. I'm so confused, actually. A child made their own... I still don't know how they do that. Searching the leaves, can you find a hidden flowey? Searching the leaves, can you find a hidden flower? I think I need to restart here. I'm doing something very wrong. I'm scared I'm gonna love the painkillers and get addicted, but I know I have enough self-control to not get addicted to prescription medication, says Solar Flare. Please be good, Josh, and the mystery boat. Search for a surprise hidden behind the leaves in a hole in the tree. I'm missing something here. Something pretty substantial, I think. And I think that might be the golden ticket. Okay, so this birdie's raring and ready to go. There it is. Now we're talking. Okay, there's got to be a flowey somewhere, and wait, I did get up here before. Huh. Okay, well, I can at least get in here. There we go. Nice. My word, the token was hiding there. Masterful work finding it. Thank you. I appreciate you. No! Now he's mellowed out. I didn't want that! It's been a few months since I checked on my Tomodachi Life Island. Let's see if something interesting has happened. You'll have to let us know how that goes, friend. I must have all of them have eaten the fruit. All of them must eat the peppers. Oh. Oh, they still grow on the vine. That's good. I wish that I could just get them to bring them down here. That would be nice. but I guess I'm asking too much. YouTube is acting very funny on my end. Comments are just gone, and sometimes auto-dubs in Italian for no reason. Weird. Italian? I mean, I know that France is close to Italy, but geez, man. Hey, can you, like, come down here? Excuse me? You have no right? That's what we're talking about. There we go. Where's the fishy storm? I still think it's really funny that I quit this stream series for a good while because I was just fed up with your non-order of playing the game. I was flabbergasted and frustrated. Flubberated and frustgasted. Understandable, friend. I get you. But, you know, that's just how I play video games, friend. Maybe it's the Metroid enthusiast in me. I don't know. Huh? Oh, stop it, you. Come here, Flu Fly. No! Look at that. What the? There we go. They made flower crowns together. That's adorable. Now come with me. Oh, there we go. Okay, I only have one more. Ah, the clouds disperse upon contact with the children. Okay, well now I gotta try and find the, Come back. Where did you go? Oh, now they're mellowing out. I don't like that. So how many do I have now? I have 5. Everyone gets a flower crown. Yes, everyone. We must do this more. It's too adorable. We can't just not do it, you understand? Get that egg out of here. Hello, hello, hello! It feels like it's been years since I last popped in. Dr. Jeffrey, welcome! It's been long enough for you to have actually gotten your doctorate. I'm joking, obviously. Welcome. How are you, friend? There we go. It has been some time, but that is just fine. It's always good to see you. How have you been? No way, the doctor is in! Switched accounts and no more lag. What? Why? Why did that happen? Joke's on you because I don't even like Metroid. So there, says J-Dog. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because you don't like the whole non-linear thing. You know, I was thinking about playing the game again before I actually review the game. Oh, that's bad. I was thinking about playing the game before I actually write my review and everything. Or at least before I record my my review, just so that I can get, like, the actual, you know, linear progression experience, because I've not done that. You know, I tried to do that on my personal profile. I started up a new profile. It was probably a month or two ago at this point. Like, I was trying to... Oh, no. I was trying to go quickly, and through each level, and just do the bare minimum that it took to get the, Oh, man. I was trying to do the bare minimum that it took to, you know, clear the stage and just move on. But by the middle of Chapter 3, I had enough stars to get to Chapter 6. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Like, at least this way I can say I beat the game in one session, one play session, and I rolled credits. And that's exactly what I did. But probably wasn't the, it probably wasn't exactly what I wanted to do for the recording session. But like I said, I may just do the straightforward approach and just do the linear gameplay and see how things end up for me by the end. No babies stop. No babies stop. You have to get angry and have your taste buds burn. Hello, hello, hello. It feels like it's been years since I last popped in. I already read that. Who dis? This is Dr. Jeffrey. He's not been here in a little while, but I love his I don't know if I would call them dad jokes. But they make me laugh every time. Hey Jeff, I have a knock knock joke, but you have to start it. I still don't understand. How do the skips work? Solar Flare, the way that the progression in this game works is that each discovery that you make gives you a certain number of stars, either 1, 2, or 3. 3 is for the main objective in the level. 1 is for like the easier stuff that, you know, it shouldn't be that difficult to find. And then, whoopsie. And then 2 stars is for the less obvious stuff. So that's how the progression works in this game. That's what the stars are, I should say. And the way the progression works is that each chapter is unlocked once you get a certain number of stars. Well, if you play the game like I do, and you try to get 100% of everything on your first playthrough, even if you don't find absolutely everything, you will very likely have all the stars you need to get to Chapter 6 before you even venture into Chapter 3. Like, the way that I did it, the way that I ended up doing it, well, no. The way that I ended up doing it, I got enough stars from Chapter 1 by itself to get to Chapter 5. Then I did like 2 levels in Chapter 5. Oh no. No, this isn't what I wanted. Then so I did 2 levels in Chapter 5, didn't even fully 100% complete them, and then I was just too excited, and I went to Chapter 6 and cleared it. And then I had enough stars to go to I almost had enough stars to go to Chapter 10 after Chapter 6, so I went back to Chapter 2, cleared a couple levels there, got enough stars, went straight to Chapter 10, then found out in order to get Chapters 11 and 12, I had to finish Chapters 1 through 10. So then that's what I did for a while. Got Chapters 11 and 12, finished that, and now I'm going back and wrapping up the rest of the chapters. What's left for this chapter level thing? Just getting all 6 of the Huffin' Puffins to sing by getting the chorus fruits. And the way that I think I have to do that is by getting the Flowey and getting it to spawn enough of the music fruits from the flowers down earlier in the stage. I need enough of those to feed all 6 Huffin' Puffins. So it's kind of a finicky thing. The fact that it is a level 1 achievement kind of scares me. Like maybe I'm doing something wrong. I had the best potato stew last week, says Blues Cat. That sounds delightful, friend. Philosophies, that's right. Like, bro, birth certificates are just baby receipts. That was like my favorite one that Dr. Jeffrey shared. Oh no. Is he stuck up there now? Multi-step puzzle. That's pretty much what this is. Okay. There we go. Now. No! You fool! What have you done? I say to myself. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's not fine. I screwed it up! Are there any other flowers? What else can I do? What can I possibly do? Did I simply screw up? And I feel like I probably did. Are there any more? There are! There are some more in this level. Okay, okay. All hope is not lost, guys. All hope is not lost. Just yet. There are 3 left. I have an opportunity. Baby receipts? This is Blue's cat. I'm glad you liked it too. I certainly did. It's my favorite one. OMG, I was playing my old Mario Maker levels while watching Josh in the strange boathouse to download, and I was a genius. I had you fight every Koopaling at for my World 8 Tower level as you... What? Oh, okay. You are describing the, yeah, okay. Yes, you're describing your level. As you had fought them all individually in castles of the first 7 castles. Nice. Why does resting feel so weird? I've been so active constantly, it just feels weird now. Enjoy it. I know it must feel weird. Enjoy it. So wait, you mean we actually don't have to brutally, violently, and heartlessly, the mother fluffin' in this game? Yeah. Exactly. We can be nice. We can be a good, we don't have to brutally, violently, and heartlessly kill the mother fluffin' in this game. Yes, correct. We don't have to do that in this game. Get away from me. I don't think that there's any Huffin' Puffins in here. It's called the Grind LP. When you're on the grind, all you want to do is keep grinding in anything. Nice. Oh, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, that works. That's good enough. Where's the fun without the big stakes, the murder, bloodshed, mass destruction? Yoshi! Yeah. Okay. So I simply need to find the last couple Huffin' Puffins and give them the music fruits. There's one. Get down here. I need to find one more. Where is he? Where? I demand an answer. Where? Wait, but you can't actually kill the mother Huffin' Puffin in previous Yoshi games, right? You can in Yoshi's Woolly World, actually. Yes. You can stomp her out of existence and take her children from her nest. Yes, that is a thing you can do. I don't think you can in any of the other Yoshi games. But in Yoshi's Woolly World, yes, you can. Missed opportunity to call these guys hurdy jerks. Okay, where's the last one? There's one more. It's not up there, I don't... Is it up there? Maybe it is up there. Jeff, what's your favorite Koopaling? Roy, probably. I'm not a huge fan of the Koopalings. They're alright, but they're not my favorite. Wait a minute. Did I get this one? Yeah, I got this one. Where's the last one? Woolly World developers were out for blood. I know. Ironic, considering it is probably the last Yoshi game that you would expect to have elements such as that. Okay, here we go. So why is this a 1-star achievement? Excuse me. Why? Okay. Tremendous. They formed a little choir. Yeah, how was that a level 1 achievement? Excuse me. You screw up once like this, and then all of a sudden, you don't have a full choir anymore. That should have been a 2-star achievement. Excuse you. Well, anyway, I did it. Morton. More like Lorton. Ludwig is my favorite, says Chris. Iggy was always my favorite. Bro is different. Bro's different, alright. No shade or anything, but he is different. That's definitely a descriptor for him. Yeah, I don't understand why that was just a 1-star one, you know? That's wild. Okay, there are 2 more levels with flowers that I've missed. The UFO and the last level of the game. All right, well, the last level of the game, the final boss. I've always preferred Bowser Jr. over the Koopalings. It's interesting because I feel like... Oh, man, what do I feel like? I feel like there's been kind of a flip on that, you know? I feel like, well, I guess it goes either way. Like, for a while, Koopalings were like... Oh, man, what was the timeline? Because Koopalings only first showed up in Mario Bros. 3 and Mario World. And then they didn't show up again until New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And then after they showed up in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, you just couldn't get rid of them. They were just everywhere. So, yeah. So I feel like people have gotten started to get sick of the Koopalings again. But, I don't know. I think they're all fine. Ludwig and Larry are my favorites, says Blues Cat. How do the achievements and stuff work again? It's the achievements are just discoveries. You explore the level and figure out how the different creatures interact with the environment, with the items in the area, with Yoshi, how Yoshi interacts with everything, and yeah, just a bunch of different stuff. Basically, just access your scientific method in your mind, and you'll figure it out. So wait, there's a flower down here. The UFO level was so weird. It was. I still don't quite understand it. What's the worst Yoshi game to 100%? Well, considering that I didn't ever 100% complete Yoshi's Island DS until like a few years ago, I'm tempted to say that one. Yoshi's Crafted World, up until this point, I think has been the most tedious. And it's absolutely the most pointlessly tedious. But I gotta tell you, as much as I enjoy this game, 100% completing it is kind of whack. Ah! This is LP. Wait, can I get you? I don't want to say it's kind of whack. That's overkill. What I mean is, there's a lot to discover in this game. Just an absolute ton. And it might have been a little bit more than the game actually needed. You know, like, there's a lot to do in this game. And I feel like, at this point, I'm kind of just like, yeah, I kind of get it. I'm pretty much ready to be done now. But I do want to see what happens when we 100% complete the game. That's absolutely something that I want. It's just, man, this game is, again, I don't want to say it's worn out its welcome, but there's just so much. In my opinion, it's the original Yoshi's Island. Really? Why is that? It translated my inner thoughts as LP. Yes, it did. Anyway, I don't think I ever, like, actually answered your question. In terms of difficulty, 100% completing, and just some serious BS. Yoshi's Island DS all day, every day. Most tedious and annoying to 100% complete, it's got to be either Yoshi's Crafted World or this one. As much as it pains me to say that about this game, like, I'm very happy with this game, but it does have some really annoying 100% completion to it. Finish the video, says Plush. Very nice. Okay, I don't remember how I'm supposed to... Oh yeah, that's right. Quit it. Why is there an evil alien warning sign? An evil alien warning sign? Oh, hey. Oh yeah, I already did this. Alien safe house. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Not exploration tools. I need one more, or I need one smiley flower here and 3 in the next level, and then I'll get the last exploration tool. Is this new Yoshi game any good? I haven't really cared for Nintendo in recent years, but they still make great games, but I have lost complete interest at this point, says Dr. Jeffrey. I think that this game is quite good, and it does not get near enough credit for the innovations that it does pull off, and the implications that it has on even just the background lore elements of the Mario and Yoshi games as a whole. This Yoshi game, I honestly think, is Goodfield's most ambitious one they've done so far, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best one they've done. I definitely rank it above Crafted World. I'm not convinced I would put it above Woolly World. I think Woolly World still comes out on top, but make no mistake, I think this game is very good, and it's very underappreciated. It does not get anywhere near the amount of credit it deserves, and I think more people should give it a chance, because you may like it. I don't think that it would end up being your favorite, but I do think that more people should give it a chance. That's what I think. It was yellow and you passed it. What was yellow? Oh, the sign for the evil alien. Gotcha. Scrambled by an egg, so I just need to throw an egg at him, right? It's just regarded as a Yoshi Babby game. Yeah, I know, and that's annoying. Winged Cloud's treasure release. New third best Yoshi game? I think so, personally, yes. Oh, sorry. Scatter the leaves off the central flowery tree stalk. Anyway, how have you been? Says Plush. I've been pretty good. I often say no news is good news. And that's exactly what's going on here. There have been some ups and downs. Particularly when it comes to searching for a house. It has been not fun at all. But, you know, that's to be expected. Other than that, we're pretty happy. Oh great, Hidden Winged Cloud. I know, just what I've been missing. Tomodachi Life is a crazy game. Yeah, and not saying anything we don't already know. Josh and the Ubiquitous Bong has finished downloading. I like that one. That one's so good. Can you use the detector maybe? Yes, but the problem with the detector is that it also tracks the other flowers that you've already gotten. So I could absolutely be backtracking and finding flowers I've already gotten. That astronaut guy looks like Charlie from Smiling Friends, lol. I sent images on Discord so you can see what I mean. I will check that out. It totally does. It totally does. Okay. So this is the guy, this is the astronaut researcher guy from Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. And then this is that Charlie guy that JP was referencing. Absolute uncanny. Yes. I would agree. Back to the action. No, the Winged Cloud detector. Oh! That's a good point, yes. Why don't we set that as one of the exploration tools? Although it told me exactly where it is. It's the stalk near the central spire with the Flowey. JP, it does, lol. I love Smiling Friends. No way Nintendo was inspired. This may be it. No, I already got all the flowers off. No, wait. Absorb nutrients from apples. Is that not the central Flowey stalk? I think so. Do I need a Flowey? I think I do. Saps the Flowey. Where is Flowey now? Stop it, stop it, stop it. If Charlie had sweet hair and went to space. There's still a lot going on in this level, man. What's funny is that there is an episode where he gets abducted by a UFO. That's crazy. Maybe they were inspired. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Oh, he ate all the apple cores. Okay, eat all those flowers, why don't you? Someone at Nintendo watched Smiling Friends confirmed. Yeah, probably, honestly. Okay, let's get up there. Okay, that didn't do it. Wait, hang on. No, not the exploration tools. I mean, I might come back to that. Hang on. There's so much in this level. Eggs gathered from research. Scrambled by an egg. Winged Cloud's treasure release. Scatter the leaves off the central flowery tree stalk. And how, pray tell? Scatter the leaves. How do I do that? Yeah, how do I do that? Scrambled by an egg. That egg seems to have upset its systems. I think I'm okay with that. Wait, what is happening now? Time to play James and the Giant Peach. Nuclear bomb. It's talking about the history of the Koopalings as an insider who's followed it for years when we were discussing them. I don't really feel like retyping it because I'm lazy. You could always go back and copy paste it. Copy pasta, friend. Hang on. J-Dog says the timeline was, these guys are cool, I guess, to, woo, they're back, / OMG, stop using them, I want them to die in a fire. To, sorry, we were wrong, they're actually cool and based. Yep, that seems pretty accurate, honestly. Spacesuit too tough to swallow. Sorry, Jared in the copious bank. So, what do I do? Where can I get more eggs? Actually, I can't do that on stream on my phone. You can't? Huh. I didn't know that. Okay. So how do I scatter those leaves? I know there must be, hang on. Wait, come here. You know what? Let's take this guy to his hideout. Jeff smokes weed because he knows what a bong is. Oh my goodness. Man, I will say this UFO level was cool when I first played it, but 100% completing it kind of blows. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's how I do it. I have a meeting later today, so I might sleep at some point. That's yeah, no problem, LP. You do what you need to do, friend. I think it's because the Koopalings were always the main bosses in the new Super Mario Bros. Game since Wii. Instead of unique bosses, got tiring and was seen as typical with the same patterns. I think it's that, but also like in the games where they appear as playable characters, your Mario Karts, your even Smash Bros. I don't think it was actually that big of a deal in Smash Bros. Just because they essentially acted as, you know, skins. They didn't make up, like, totally different characters. But I think, like, in Mario Kart World, in Mario Kart 8 especially, I think people started to get, like, really tired of them being, like, are taking up 7 character slots. And it's like, yeah, give us Dry Bones. This song makes me want to hit the bongs, says Blues Cat. Oh my goodness. How do we get the timid lads out of there? I need an egg, dude. Where can I get an egg? I mean, these guys won't do it. Where do I get an egg? Murder something. Yeah, but none of the things around here can give me eggs. Nappy Newt can't. Curb can't. The only ones I can think of are the Shy Guys. Mario Wonder finally gave them cool, unique bosses that take multiple hits. They even have cool, unique phases too, and a harder version too. You know, I never really gave Mario Wonder's Switch 2 edition a fair enough shake. Like, I played a little bit of it, and then I'm just like, yeah, I've already played Mario Wonder. I don't really need to do this. But like, from what I hear, everyone seems to really like it, you know? Like, maybe I should give it a chance. More of a chance than I have anyway. Like, the main thing about it really did seem to be the Bella Bell Park content. And I'm like, yay, multiplayer games. Don't need. Oh, wait! What about these guys? You can murder that thing. There we go. So where is... There it is. Huh? Okay, well, that did it. Well, it extracted a smiley flower from that winged cloud. Well, there you go. I did not need an egg after all. Jeff, you know I'm in great shape and I'm usually really good on my diet, right? Because I may have accidentally ate an entire block of Colby Jack with crackers. My accidental snacking binges are way worse than that, friend. I can eat an entire sleeve of Oreos if left unattended. That's news, says LP. Hey, it worked out. Alright, what else do I need to do in this chapter? May as well 100% it while we're here, you know? It does make me wish the Koopalings were implemented from the start. They would have been the perfect end of world bosses in the main game. Yeah, as it was, the Bowser Jr. fights in Mario Wonder, they were fun enough, but they were kind of underwhelming. It's like, really, it had that Kamek in Yoshi's New Island sort of problem, you know? Like, you know, Kamek shows up as the mid-boss of every world in Yoshi's New Island. And I thought they were fun and interesting boss fights. And it was far from the same thing every time, but it was the same character every time, and I think people got annoyed about that. Get the Curious Craft to shift a rock, then explore what's underneath. I did that, though. Hang on. Okay, knocked off Kilter with a drop from above, so I gotta ground pound it. Hatched inside the UFO. What is this? Kamek didn't even have a boss in Wonder, only appeared in the opening and ending. Yeah, I know, he should have been more implemented. Find and nab the loopy bird's egg from the egg research room. Oh, okay. I'll throw you off kilter. Apparently I won't. Apparently I won't be doing that. But here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, is this a research lab? I spy some familiar egg shapes here. Yeah, I thought I had to, like, get all the egg shapes. Like, by eating the various enemies. As a Yoshi normally does, you know? And that did not end up being the case. It accelerated that Loop-de-Coop's entire hatching process! Alright, why don't you come down here? Why don't you come down here so I can demolish you? I feel like that could be fun for me. Well, this is going well. I knocked it off kilter. What more do you want? Yeah, there we go. Your ground pound knocked the UFO off kilter. It did that, yes. And now I am done with this chapter. How dare you not keep the money? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm missing some comments. You know, that's not the worst midnight snack.
I didn't even put butter on the toast because I put a bunch of butter in the skillet before I cook the egg on it so it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
And then it's like...
Plenty of butter in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm sorry that the kids took so long for you, hon.
Just... I don't want to because by the time you get home and make us a dinner, it's already like, hot, but...
Yeah, it's been tough. We'll try to work on it. I do hope we can get the kids on a better sleep schedule before then. I want to look at Flowey. Okay, I need to catch up on comments. I'm sorry. J-Dog says, the Smiling Friends episode was basically Charlie and Pim, friend, visiting a group of alien flat earth conspiracists. The two get abducted and playing a theremin, join an alien frat party, get peer pressured into blowing up a vacant planet under the guise of it being inhabited. They escape once the space police bust it, then return to Earth and find out it's flat. They must have been on the bong for making that episode. I'm gonna tell everyone I relapsed, and they're gonna wonder if I had some mental health problem or an addiction, but no, I relapsed on cheese, says Solar Flare. You've been playing a Smiling Friends episode and you didn't even know it, says JP. That is very funny. The investors will not be happy. My goodness, this UFO made me, must be made with both technology and magic. Yeah, true, absolutely. Mostly magic. Third and fourth favorite cheeses? I have no idea, Solar Flare. I do like Romano, though. I really like Romano, but specifically for pastas. The problem is Sky doesn't like Romano, so therefore, I don't use it. Parmesan is a perfectly fine substitute in my carbonara. I'm happy with the carbonara with Parmesan cheese. But Romano's got to be up there, and I really do like pepper jack. Like, after cheddar, pepper jack is probably my go-to sandwich cheese.
And when you make carbonara for Adam, did you make it
With just the Parmesan? Yeah.
And he said that it was still very close to he had it in vacation.
Yes. Adam, my good friend who's been on these streams a few times now, he went to Europe. He explored the Swiss Alps. I should have had him visit Cryoside while he was there. That was a missed opportunity. I'm sorry, Cryoside! Anyway, Adam visited France and was very close to the Italian border. Had some Italian food there at the close to the Italian border. And he sent me this picture of carbonara. And he said that mine was surprisingly close.
That makes me feel good about having you make it with only Parmesan cheese, because if it was still that close, even cheese,
Yeah.
that makes me happy.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah. My carbonara apparently stacks up pretty favorably against, like, Italian food from the motherland. According to the lore, this astronaut guy is the professor that made Mr. E. Book implies he went missing, but here he is. What's he still doing here? Does he not realize he's lost? Maybe he's trying to keep himself safe from any external forces in the, well, in the real world. In the non-pocket dimension. Medieval canon-sized bong. You can check on one of Chapter 12's lore pages to see what I mean. Yeah, I do know exactly what you mean. Solar Flare says, is that Bowser Jr. and not Baby Bowser? I started the game. Yes, it is Bowser Jr., not Baby Bowser. Difference between Parm and Romano? Parm is cow's milk, and then Romano is goat cheese.
And way strong.
Yes, it's way stronger. It has a bit of a funkier taste. It's almost more salty, and Sky's not into it. I like it though. Bro, Charlie made Mr. E. That's crazy. Okay, let's go to Flowey.
There's only one other kind of cheese I know I don't like, and I call it the stinky. I think it's
Right. Do you like blue cheese?
I like it better than I used to as a kid, but it's still one of my least favorite cheeses.
Makes sense.
I like some goat cheese, specifically the kinds that are like, it has like cranberry or blueberry mixed in.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of fruits mixed in with cheese. Yeah, you're not wrong. How do I...
I think it's because for the most part, I'm really not.
I am pretty picky. And I also know how to cook, so that's a bad combination. I don't know if this is like overkill for this level. Let's just break all this apart. Why not? Oh yeah, I should probably catch up on some comments. Professor, it's okay. Yoshi's Island is safe now. You can leave now. Maybe he's content. Hang on. Solar Flare says, I'm going on a guy's trip to Italy next year because my mom doesn't want to go. I'm in charge of ordering food and talking since I speak Italian semi-fluently, and I may or may not order an extra drink for myself or not because they don't ID if you're ordering for a group, and if they would, they wouldn't ID you for every single person. I could spend all day talking about cheese. Where are the Swiss Alps other than Switzerland? I don't know. I'm not very good at my European geography. Jeff, don't lose weight. People won't trust your food. True. They do often say, never trust a skinny chef. Well, I'm not that. I'm not, like, huge or anything. But I am certainly... I have certainly got a little bit of adipose tissue. I've got a little bit of fluff on top. I've got good muscle underneath. But I got a little fluff on top. Where are the vines? Oh, there they are. Why did I ask? I probably shouldn't have said anything. I was perfectly content with there not being vines. Oh yeah, I mean honestly an egg at this time of night, there's a decent amount of fat in eggs, but there's a good amount of protein too. And compared to like my snacks, my midnight snacks of choice being breakfast cereal and sometimes cookies, you're doing way better than I am. Yeah, exactly. Whoopsie. Just like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit, Solar Flare. Another fellow cheese lover. Switzerland is bordering with France, Germany, Italy, and Austria. This is LP. Mr. E talks too much. I don't mind. I think he's cool. Solar Flare says, I'm made out of cheese. But you said I'm shredded other than my very lower stomach. There's a tiny gut. Says Solar Flare. And then you say I'm out of cheese. Oh, I thought you said you're made out of cheese. My bad. I thought you were like I ate so much cheese that now I am made out of it. You are what you eat. I may have to go watch videos about cheese and reminisce on the good times when I had cheese 2 minutes ago. Oh, fantastic. Reminisce on the good times 2 minutes ago when you had cheese. I will remember. I like cheese too, but mostly as a topping on things. You know what I always like, and our church often has this. I love it when there's cheese slices, townhouse crackers, and pepperoni and salami. I love that. I love that kind of snack. Alright, I must find the second smiley flower. I always forget that I have this smiley flower radar. And it's going to come in handy here. It will. It's not detecting anything yet. I'm surprised about that at this point. Like, I'm pretty far down here. No! Here it is. Gotta start over. This game is scientifically inaccurate. The moon isn't made of cheese, says Blue's Cat. No, it's not made out of cheese. It's made out of a deceased Flowey. I can actually account that watching Wallace and Gromit made my appetite for cheese grow significantly after watching it, says J-Dog. Wallace's cheese enthusiasm is that contagious. That's wild. Okay. I don't know if Hogger is necessarily the best for this use case, but I liked using him far more than I liked using the Chompy guy. Where is he? There he is, Hogger. On Saturdays, a church in my town hosts free dinner. That's nice. At my church, there is a fellowship after the service every Sunday, and, you know, some people bring a dish to pass. And it's fantastic. There's often soups or stews. There's almost always crackers, cheese, and pepperoni and salami. Someone always makes gluten-free desserts because the pastor and a few other people in the congregation are gluten-free. And then there's often desserts and like bagged chips and stuff like that for the kids. I'm back for a minute. Cheese video is being watched, but I had to point out that Mr. E seems like a Yoshi Pokedex. You know, I don't play Pokemon, so that doesn't really resonate 100% with me, but I think I understand where you're coming from. I gotta make sure that I don't go all the way down this time. Oh, here we go. So I actually do need something a little smaller here. Oh. Did you say pepperoni and salami? Yes. Both things are offered, and I eat both. Gladly, happily. How are we talking about religion? The second I left, we were talking about cheese. Okay, I'm going to watch more cheese videos. Now I know it's a church, not a religious rant. Yes, no, it's not a religious rant. It's very much about the fellowship after church and there being food. Go faster, Underbit. Go faster. Got it. All right, let's go. Now I may just make it. Definitely prefer the Hogger. All right, let's go beat up on the boss. Just because. I want to see how much easier it is now that I've got all the creatures. Save us! That thing's gonna eat us! My mind was blown when we first saw this boss. I'm like, what in the name of Kirby Superstar Allies is this? Eating dirt must be uncomfortable. Apparently not for that creature. Maybe for Yoshi, but he'll eat anything. Although, he does seem in both Yoshi's story and this game that he doesn't often enjoy some things, like peppers. Or things covered in mud or soap. He does not enjoy those things, and I can't say that I blame him. You know what? Let's try the Sluggerang. Hey, that works. That actually works surprisingly well. I don't remember seeing this. I think I just need to get above it, right? What would be my best bet? Maybe the bouncy guy. Yeah, where's Bouncer? There we go, Bouncer. There we go. And now we're gonna switch to Mr. Beyblade himself. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Or maybe it was the best idea. Maybe not a good idea at all, now I'm thinking of it. Yeah, let's try a different approach. Not crabgrass, lunchfish, blorp, humongous. I don't know what, I don't remember that guy. Cuddlefloosh, nah. Mr. Whale. I think I need something that does damage here. Wow! Okay, yeah, he doesn't like to be touched by that stuff. I can't blame him. Ooh, the UFO. Hang on, UFO. That seems like it would be great for this. Maybe not. I mean, it seems to be working, and to some extent. Okay, switch back to something that actually does damage. Take something that comes back to me. I'm actually enjoying using Sluggerang for this. Perfect. Yeah? I don't think so, friend. Oh, poor Sluggerang. No, come here! Before the lava comes! Yoshi at this point, just getting an AK-47. Alright, you know what? Oh, hey. Wait a minute. Oh. Well, it's useless. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use the sharp dart. Where is he? Where's my sharp dart? There. Easy enough. Okay, now I need something that does water. Probably the most straightforward one would be, well, where is he? The Wash Squash. Although, he doesn't do any damage. That's okay. Let's give, where is he? Blubberang a shot. Works for me. A final boss with a time limit is too terrifying for a Yoshi game. It would be if Yoshi took any damage and there were... I mean, there... You know, in fairness, I think this probably is the best boss that there is in this game. By virtue of the fact that there are consequences if you don't do well enough. And I think that it incorporates the theming of this game pretty well, I think. That being like exploration and trying to like experiment and do whatever you will. It's much better than the Bowser Jr. fight. That much I am 100% confident about. What would be... I guess the Buflunder would be pretty good, probably. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is probably the intended method. Or maybe not. I mean... Can't really get to him. Well, let's try something else. That's not gonna do much good. The one that I had used before was lungefish. Oh. Okay, this is annoying. Well, this is going well. There. Much better. I don't know how I'm actually supposed to do that part, but that's how I did it. I hate how tedious this looks. It might just be me, though, says J-Dog. Yeah, I mean, switching back to the menu is certainly giving Ocarina of Time Water Temple vibes, but, you know. Twitching fish. I wonder what happens when time runs out. The moon runs into the planet. Though maybe I should like actually test that out sometime. Alright, well, that's done. Got all the flowers. I can skip this. I don't really want to skip the cutscene. Like, I already got this cutscene. I wonder if it does anything different now that I've, you know, actually finished all the levels. Probably not. Let's see, though. I think there's a way to switch creatures with one button instead of pressing pause first. Oh, you might be right. Probably just pressing right on the D-pad. Yeah, you know, that absolutely broke my mind when Kamek said that. Lord Bowser, how long have I been gone? JP, I don't know if you've gone back and watched my streams on. I think you have. You've seen my reaction at the end of chapter 4 there, right? Where I was like, oh, I was right. I was so excited, dude. All right, well now I've gotten all the flowers. Well done, Yoshis. I believe we have now obtained all the smiley flowers. There's something about seeking those smiling faces that lifts the spirits, don't you think? Such satisfying smiles, yet still so mysterious. Explanation, says J-Dog. Didn't I give enough of an explanation before this? Explanation is that Kamek got trapped within the pages of Mr. E back when Bowser was a baby. And then Bowser Jr., decades later, discovers Mr. E in a library in Bowser's castle and decides that he wants to read the book. And he gets trapped in the book too. Kamek finds Bowser Jr. He calls him Young Master. Bowser Jr. does not recognize Kamek. And I theorized at that point in the next stream, I think, that Kamek may have been trapped within the pages for a while, and that's why Bowser Jr. didn't recognize him. And like that, he was calling Bowser Jr. Young Master, which is what he calls Baby Bowser in the Yoshi's Island games. And then we get to the end of the game, and I was thinking like, oh, but that's probably just lore. We're just gonna have to assume all that on. Well, like they'll leave that for us to connect the dots. It's not actually gonna amount to anything in the game. And then we get to the final cutscene. Kamek sees Bowser and Bowser Jr. talking, and he goes, Lord Bowser, how long have I been gone? And then it actually is confirmed in a Mr. E data entry later in the game, as one of your rewards for beating a level in chapter 12, that Kamek was indeed trapped in there since baby Bowser was young and had no interest in reading, so he had no hope of being unlocked out of the book. So yes, that is your explanation. This takes place before Kamek shows up in all the games with Bowser Jr., aka Mario Galaxy, the new Super Mario Bros. Games. It happens after Yoshi's Island DS. And this happens in the modern day since Bowser Jr. is here. It may actually also happen after Mario Sunshine. So there you go. That's heavy lore implications for a non-conflict low-key installment like this. I know! And that's what I'm saying. This game deserves so much more credit than it gets. So it looks like Bowser is happy that Kamek is back? It does look that way. It was a wild lore reveal. I know, right? Lore. Kamek was not in Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, or any of the Mario games at that time, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Indeed. I think this is like retroactive lore insertion. I don't think this is something they premeditated on back in the GameCube generation. I think that's just how it happened. But, you know, the folks at Goodfield, they made it work. I've listed out a potential timeline of where Mysterious Book could take place, says JP. Yeah, I think pretty much what I just explained, it pretty much lays it out. I just had some self-discovery. While I was watching my cheese videos, I saw a total loser's story, and he had a girlfriend. Meanwhile, I'm at home watching videos about cheese. What am I doing? It's a solar flare. You got plenty of time, dude. You got plenty of time. What are you, 16? You got time. Jerf is the moon. There was some conflicts in the game. The bosses. Yeah, but I think they were all fairly underwhelming for the reason that, again, they're all battles of attrition. You're going to win. There's no way you can lose. The only thing you can do is like, be like, I can't figure out how to beat this boss. Let's quit and come back later. And you can skip them. I did. Not because I couldn't figure them out, it's just because I was able to get to so far in the game without playing most of the chapters. I just had to see what happened. Solar Flare says, I played 1-1 and I'm too tired to keep playing, but it seems fun. But I don't know how to feel about backtracking in level 1. I don't mind but I don't mind backtracking. How about this? You don't backtrack in level 1 and you let me know how your progression through the game goes. Unless you feel like you want to be a completionist. I crave love, Jeff. 16 is far too late. It's a solar flare. Sky didn't meet and have a boyfriend until me. And she was 21. So, yeah, it's not too late for you, solar flare. You got plenty of time. LP says, back at the GameCube days. Yes. We'll put the specific bit of lore into an unconventional game within the Yoshi series that revolves around a book. Yes. 20 years ahead of time. I've had 2 chances. One I ended because of, the girl had a bunch of red flags. I was right, and I was talking to this girl. Things were going well, and boom, she moved to Chicago. So solar flare. I mean, I had to backtrack in level 1. Oh, I didn't know what to do and had to go backwards to get a flower. Gotcha. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's so bad. The levels are really short and small and like self-contained. I spend like half an hour to an hour exploring them because there's just so much that you can explore, so much depth to it. But you can run through the level in like 5 minutes or less. Interesting that the end of the game implies that it takes place before Island DS in the future. Oh, yes. Yes, because Bowser comes back with Kamek in the future to come and find the Star Children. That's an interesting bit of introspection there, JP. Is it time to have all the UI? Yes. Why am I holding off on this? Let's do this. What is the last piece of UI? Drum roll, please. Hot pepper radar. I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple of levels that could have come in handy for. Incredible! We now have a full collection of exploration tools at our disposal. Are you fond of any tools in particular? Yeah, the one I've had equipped since like I beat chapter 6. Try several at once and see how they assist. What, you couldn't have said that earlier? I mean, I've been doing that this whole time. So there you go. I got all the UI. I had like one, J-Dog says, I had one really good girlfriend, and even now I still feel satisfied. Don't feel rushed to get a new one anytime soon. Interesting. See, it's telling you to fill your screen with UI. I know it. I know it. All right, let's return to the pages. Do I want to go ahead and complete chapter 10 while I'm here? And maybe chapter 9, and then all I'll have left is the earlier chapters? I kind of do want to do that. Let's do that. Look closer. And then it's Blorp. I like the name Blorp. I think that's funny. Enticed by apples. Okay. I do remember that I didn't really do everything that this level had to offer, even though I could have. Because, like, some of these are pretty obvious, but I just wanted to get to the end of chapter 10, so I was like... I was doing a lot of the stuff, but I wasn't doing 100% of everything. Blorp with spots. Mix and match new blobby beings by bringing one in from outside the dome. Okay, yep. I'm too tired to keep playing, but the game seems fun, but I am not gonna 100% it, which kind of hurts my masculinity. I would say there is no shame in that solar flare. You can easily beat the game with getting... Well, I mean... It took, what, like 500 stars to unlock chapter 10? So you only have to get like 25 to 30% of the discoveries in order to even beat the true final boss of the game. So, yeah. 100%ing it is quite the endeavor. I will say that. Absolutely. There's a lot to it. People have joked around this as the procreation level on social media. I can see why. 100%. I think I've even made that joke. Like, this is how they procreate, or this is how they reproduce. Get up there. Now kiss. Cool, chewy, and a bit sweet. Alright, get up there. Now give me the bounties. Routine, mandatory Oyasumi before leaving, says LP. Absolutely, LP, No! I appreciate that. Thank you, friend. I hope that you have a fantastic week. Enjoy your non-school doing while it lasts. I hope you have a good week, LP, and I hope to see you next time. Woohoo! It's kind of poetic how this game ends. Since Yoshi's Island from the start was set out to lay out a Mario timeline of sorts, I have often said that I think that the Yoshi series is a great place to start off the like a Mario canon, as it were. I have often said that, and I stand by that. I honestly do think that, and this game proves it, that if Nintendo wanted to flesh out the Mario canon, then the Yoshi series would be a perfect place to go about it. And I think that's exactly what they ended up doing, which is awesome. I didn't expect that they ever would. I just said that if they ever decided they wanted to, this would be a good place to start. And I was right. Not tooting my own horn or anything, I'm just saying, like, it worked out, and I love that. Oh! See ya! I forgot to turn off the translation thingy. I don't know if I figured out how to do it. No, I definitely didn't figure out how to do that. Recently started seeing this trend of the Angry Birds movie getting reposted in full by several people over the past month. Where's the spotty one? There we go. And the amount of new meme material from it in the comments is great. Oh boy. I bet it is. I bet it is. It's made me satisfied as a day one Angry Birds movie defender to live in an age where people finally realize it's peak comedy. You know, I've not seen it. I've heard from a good friend that... Huh? I've heard from a good friend that, it's definitely got some funnies going on with it. It's got some funnies, and it also looks fantastic. Okay. So I don't understand. Because of course I don't. Oh, crud. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do with this one. Because I brought in this one from the outside. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh my, this one has a distinct pattern. Yeah, I mean, a random pattern. I'm an Angry Birds fan, so I was glad to see that. Not just of the movie, but the games and tunes, too, says JP. I didn't even know there were cartoons. I'll be honest, I really did not know that. Okay, so now I just need to find an apple. Yeah, why not? It's unironically really good and creative adaptation. They're enticed by the apple. Hang on. I feel like this is getting out of hand quickly. Well, they don't seem to be that enticed by the apple. Let me check the pages again. So it's just that last one about the apple. Enticed by apples. Oh, I have to hold it on my back. Okay. Come here, yous. That blob seems bound and determined to snack on your apple, Yoshi. Well, here, have it. Mr. E, the easily impressed book. Well, there you go. I've 100% I've 100% completed chapter 10. Why don't we finish up chapter 9 and then maybe we'll call it a night. And then we'll have already completed 100% chapters 7 through 12. And then maybe we can actually finish the game next week. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. But we can aim for that. We certainly can. Chapter 7, 8, and 10, 11, and 12 are 100% completed. Now let us go into chapter 9 and finish that as well. Okay. What's going on? You guys remember how I was saying that I have a horrible habit of staying up late and snacking? Especially on live stream nights. Well, right now, I have a box of Honey Nut Cheerios in the cupboard, and that just sounds magnificent to me right now. Oh, it took out that Fluff Puff. Oh, this takes out the Fluff Puffs? Is this the natural predator of the Fluff Puffs? Look at that. Oh, I can even bound underwater. That's crazy. Look at that. They shall infect and infest the area no longer. The Fluff Puff cure. Who would have known? Who knew? Although, how do I get out of the water? Get me out of the water. Whoa, how clever of you to use the Fluff Puff as a springboard. Yeah. Hey, honestly, I'll take that. But is like my goal to kill all of them? Like, what's my goal right now? That's one thing I kind of do like about this game, is the fact that it doesn't tell you explicitly what to do with the creatures. Not even like the main objective of the level. You kind of just have to figure it out. And I like that. I really do. Like, I don't know if my goal right now is to get to the top or to eradicate all the Fluff Puffs. I hope it's not eradicate all the fluff puffs, because that seems like it could be really annoying to do, especially considering I can accidentally spawn a whole bunch more of them. At the same time, it's really annoying trying to get all the way up there. So I kind of hope it's not that either. Maybe it is just kill all of them. Kill them all. But there seem to just be a bunch more coming. I have a feeling that I'm not supposed to be trying to 100% like kill all of them, I mean. On the original version of this level, the game crashed on me. I guess I spawned too many fluffs on screen or something. I didn't exit the level, so I had to redo it. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least it... Well, how much time did you spend doing that? Because, like, to lose that much progress sucks. Though I'm sure you were able to do it faster the second time around. I'm not convinced that I'm supposed to be killing all of them. Because, like, they just seem to keep coming, you know? Yeah, they absolutely just seem to keep coming. I don't think I'm supposed to be, like, murdering all of them. I hang around levels for a while, so I went through a bit faster on my second time. Makes sense. Can I just stay on them? No, not really. Thankfully, it's only been one instance. Yeah, I haven't had that happen with me. Nintendo games, even from like their partner developers, oh no, please don't! Do seem to be very well polished. So stuff like that's generally fairly rare. Oh boy. Okay, maybe this is not the cure I thought it was. Yeah, this is not going well at all for me. Yeah, again, what am I supposed to be doing here? Wait. Break the rock? Maybe that's all I'm supposed to do. And they've adapted and taken on the traits of the rock itself. There we go. Oh no, that's just Achilles. Huh. Where did my friend go? There he is. Oh, whoa! It would sing the spring hopper has bounced its last. Are you kidding me? Well, then, what do I do now? Is there another one? Do I have to restart? I'm confused. What do I do now? I actually am like super confused right now. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? It's much easier to navigate like this, I'll tell you. Once again, I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Kirby Star Allies has crashed on me twice. One of the hardest boss modes. On one of the hardest boss modes when I played multiplayer. 2 human players, 2 NPC allies, 3 bosses fighting at once, shooting massive lasers. Well, that would do it. Whoa! Huh. Well, this is awkward. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Not the exploration tools. Check the pages. as we shoot our own projectiles back too. It was a lot for the Switch to handle, but it gave us a laugh at least. Oh, I'm sure. So I'm confused. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? I don't really understand what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Why don't we start over? You know, that bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios really does sound good, but I've also got this yogurt with strawberries and honey and oats granola that I never ate for breakfast this morning. Don't worry, I kept it refrigerated. And maybe I should have that. That sounds pretty good. So again, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be accomplishing here. What am I supposed to be accomplishing, Mr. E? Actually, why don't I ask him that? I say, look at that spring hopper. You should be able to jump to the top with its aid. I certainly have not been able to accomplish that, friend. Okay, get all the water out of here. Much better. So where exactly would the top be? To the top, ain't ever gonna stop. Makes you want to imagine how massive Yoshi would be in scale here. Oh, I know it. Why is it that I have to jump all the way to the top with this guy? Hi! Okay, never mind. I think that might answer my question. Maybe. Alright, well, this is good. Okay. All the way back to the beginning. This definitely makes me think of that one Mr. East challenge. Easily the most difficult one in the entire game. The other ones took me like 15 minutes apiece, maybe. That one took me close to an hour. Ah! Ah! Almost, man! Almost! Like, do I have to get the spring hopper all the way up? It seems that way. Well, this is good. Getting over it with Yoshi. Oh, yeah. Instead of Ben Foddy or whatever. Wait, what was that? There's something up there, dude. This absolutely is giving getting over it vibes. Although not nearly as frustrating. Still fairly frustrating. Oh, there's something up there, and I want to see what it is. Oh, it's a goonie. I liked the original Spring Hopper level, but that final challenge was something else, lol. Now I never have to complete it again. Yeah. Same here. Until the inevitable replay of this game. Which, like I said earlier, maybe as soon as, well, right after the stream series. Maybe even before then, I don't know. Man, I don't really know what it is I'm supposed to be doing right now. Play the bouncing level last week. Yep, it does control weird. Yes. I would absolutely agree. Man! Ah. Holy! What is happening right now? No! Don't send me all the way back to the bottom! You merciless monster! Hey, Aurora, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Welcome to part 12 of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Who would have thought that this game would take so long? Are you still willing to wait for Mina the Hollower at this point? Should we just wait until October for that game at this point? I'm kind of tempted, honestly. Because by the time I finish this game, it'll be August. And if I pick just one decently long game to stream in the meantime, October would be perfect for that game. But I don't really want to wait that much longer. Goodfield Dev's looking at getting over it. Yes, yes, this is what Yoshi needs! I'm alright, just woke up. I'm surprised to see you streaming. Yeah, I don't know. It's 1 a.m. It's prime time for Jeff streams. No! I was thinking about skipping this week. Or not skipping this week, postponing to tomorrow, but Sky convinced me that, well, it would be difficult for us to make it to church if I streamed on Saturday instead of today. And, like, the main reason I was thinking about postponing is we have to go look at a house tomorrow morning. But the open house isn't until 11 o'clock. It's a half hour away from us. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess the point of that is, I was thinking about postponing to tomorrow night, since we have to wake up, you know, not at 10 o'clock tomorrow, in order to make it. But, again, yeah, we'd like to make the church as a family this week. We didn't last week. I had to go by myself. Hey, look at this! Oh no, please don't do this to me. No, 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 no! No! Alright, well, at least I know what I have to do now. Oh my goodness! This is ridiculous. Yet everyone said this is a baby game, says Chris. I know it. I think that everyone kind of just dismisses Yoshi very readily as a baby game for babies, and then doesn't give it a chance at all. And this game deserves way more credit than it gets, if you ask me. Oh, well, that's probably not what I wanted. I'm really not sure if I'm doing this the right way. I mean, this feels like... Well, none of this feels right. Do I have to get one of them to touch the ruby up there? Will that do anything for me? You know, I've never played Getting Over It with Ben Foddy, or whatever it's called. And, honestly, after playing this, I think I've had enough of that game without even touching it, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I get that it was, like, the ultimate streamer's game for a while there. Yeah. No thanks. A spring passes for a grasshopper? I forget. Is it called spring hopper? I think it probably is. There we go. Look at that. Here we are. Let's go. That Daisy is sick. I know it. I know. I don't feel too bad for it though, because every single one of them has the capability of destroying the entire planet. So, I'm not gonna give it too much grace. I want to get that fish. And now I have the ability to jump up there pretty readily. I guess you're already getting over it, lol. You could absolutely say that. Absolutely 100%. I'm already over it. I don't even have to play the game. I beat it before I played it. Yes, I do wish to learn more about this creature. Give me the fish! Is that not something that I can do? Oh jeez. Well, you know, there is something else I wanted to check out while we're here. Whee! Oh, jeepers. Okay, that works. No, please! Okay. Nope. Nopity no. Oh, jeez. These spring hoppers. Definitely put a spring in my step, but I don't know if I wanted that. It's like that spring foot badge from Mario Wonder. It's interesting, but I don't know if I wanted it. This is a mistake. I like daisies. They're cute and always mind their own business. They are. They are cute. Like I said, each one of them has the capability of destroying the entire planet beneath that cutesy demeanor of theirs. Not even that that's necessarily like an end goal for them. Like, when I grow up, I want to destroy all life. But the potential is there. Oh, don't make me. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Now let's see if there's something up here. Can I? This is going well. Oh, I already got this. I mean, what else do I even do at this point? Well, this seems productive. Whoa! Whoa! That was something else. Nope, 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 no. Would you please stop? Wait, I wonder what they do if they get in contact with the the songbird. Let's try for that. That one definitely seems like he's on his way there. Oh, I ruined it. Can I dismount? Well, that went well. That's not what I meant by dismount. Well, that was much less climactic than I expected it to be. Yeah, no, I expected to get much more of a boost from that. I might even be trying for something that really isn't a thing. Let's check the pages. Jeff, it's been too long! Heloy, it has! Since I've drank water. Also, since I've seen you. Welcome, how are you doing? Okay, much better. If this was the entire game, you'd have people streaming this game left and right. Honestly, if more people knew this level existed, we probably would. I'm doing good. I finally got a job. Ooh, doing what? Pacific eye placement? Pikachu has a very specific eye placement compared to other characters. His eye placement are easy to mess up. You mean specific? That's why I haven't joined. Lol says he like, gotcha, gotcha. No, I can respect that. Okay, what else now? What else? Shattered a precious jewel. Okay, I mean... Grew from the glowing ground. Ah. I'm a host at a restaurant. Oh, nice. That's good, honest work. Silence the songbird. Okay, I knew that I had to try doing that. And they close at like 10, but we stay till 11. Gotcha. Free to fish from the water? But don't the fish want to be in the water? Threaded the needle? Shrink the fluff puff so it fits through the gap to the right. I think a lot of these I can probably do without the, I think I can do a lot of these without Mr. Spring Hopper. Grew from the glowing ground. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and not use this. That's not the glowing ground, correct? Where is this glowing ground? And how do I shrink the fluff puffs? Such that they would fit. Oh, jeepers. Such that they would. Oh, here we go. Shiny! Did it just sap nutrients from buried tokens? That would appear to be the case, yes. Oh, maybe I have to eat them? Ah, yes, yes. Understood. Understandable. Ah! Where's the gap to the right? Right there. Okay. And you eat it twice and it just vanishes out of existence. Call him Cloud and Candy. He was mean, but he tasted sweet. Look at that. Is there nowhere it can't go when it's made so small? Alright, well, let's go shatter a ruby or whatever. Rubies. Jeff, don't die. Good advice, thank you. Appreciate that, friend. Okay, well, that might actually... Well, I was gonna say that maybe that'll work in my favor. Okay, we're gonna shatter that jewel. I'm surprised I didn't do that before. Its ability to sap nutrients from anything is simply extraordinary. I would say so. What else am I supposed to do? I mean... Take the song out of the songbird. I know I'm supposed to do that. Sometimes I speak to text, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. Ah, yes, yes. The whole Pacific, yeah. Yeah, I getcha. I sometimes do that too. Especially when I'm driving and I get a text from Sky and it's like, I need to answer. Can't really wait and I don't want to pull over. Even though that's probably what a good law-abiding citizen would do. Not this Yoshi Fanatic, apparently. Anyway, I do tend to use the voice-to-speech sometimes in order to just get these guys out of the way. They've done their due diligence in the level. I no longer have use for their abilities. Okay, yep. Keep going down there. You're doing good. You're making good progress. We're getting there. Very good. Very good. It's a delicate process. Just let it do its work. Sorry, Songbird. It had to be this way. I don't really want it to be this way. Oh no, did I screw it up? I may have. Redemption? Possible. Huh? It did not like the idea of me doing that, apparently. Stuff a bunch of them down there. Are you not entertained? Okay, well, what do I do? Let's check the pages again. I shattered a precious jewel, grew it from the glowing ground. Okay, silence the songbird. Check behind the rocket. Yeah, I found the songbird. But how do I get these guys to, like, do their thing? I mean, they're here. There we go. Not even the songbird can continue to sing when covered in fluff. Okay, and I thought I just screwed up when I came to this area. Turned out there was a way to get out. I just didn't see it. Free the fish from the water. Once again, doesn't the fish want to be in the water? That's a bit of a conundrum if you do ask me. Where is this fishy? Freed from the water. Where is it? You know what? Maybe I should check the page again. Get that hint. This is the last one on this habitat. Wiggle the watery membrane just as a fish gets near it. How do I do that? Where are the fish? Well, that went well. Huh? I don't see any fish. I don't understand. I don't see any fish. Do I need to start over again? Maybe. I don't like the idea of having to start over again. I really don't. I don't want to. Wait, is there another one? It caught the egg and twirled away. Oh, okay. Well, I do need to do that one. Easy enough. I don't see the fish. Did I eat the fish? Should I start over? I'm going to start over. I don't know if I need to start over, but I'm going to. I must pay for my crimes of apparently eating that fish or something. I don't know. Funny enough, I noticed that Flowey's level isn't 100% done. No, it is not. It is not yet. Okay, let's go down here and see if I can find a fish. Maybe the fish isn't even in this version of the chapter, huh? Alright, well, let's end exploration and then we'll go back and see if we can find a fish in the non-Springhopper version of the level. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's explore. Yeah, that is interesting though, JP. You're right. The fact that I have not 100% completed Flowey's level. That is one of the instances of you can't really finish the level 100% just by playing the level itself. You need to come back to it later and or interact with the Flowey in different levels. Like, I don't think that there's a spicy red pepper within the level at all. There is one in the Bunch of Bees level. Which is, I think, the very next level? One of the very next levels. It's on page, or it's on chapter 1 for sure. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but they're definitely. It's one of those things where you do need to Huh? Okay, this is definitely where the fish is. Hang on. There we go. Got it. Well, I did it. Did you see that fish bounce right out of the water? I did. I was responsible for that. But yeah, as a result of that, it's not as straightforward to 100% complete that level as some of the other ones. I should be able to at this point, but I haven't done it yet. Now let's see. There are 2 more. There's Upshoot and Upshoot. I didn't really like that one. Springhopper was a bit of a pain, but at the same time, it's kind of fun. Let's see what else I did have to do. Let's predict a discovery. Oh, I just remembered. I can get the amiibo fortunes since it's past midnight. Hang on, hang on. Amiibo fortune. And let's change to the orange Yoshi, because Plush asked me to a while ago and I never did it. Giant Flowey looks like claymation. Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? Alright, pretty okay. I'm just like sitting here spending all my hard-earned tokens and I'm just like, oh yeah, I have a way to get more of those. Yay for little plastic figurines. That I just happen to have. Because I'm a Yoshi freak. Not like that's something I'm ashamed of, I'm just saying. Most characters, eyes close or uncomfortably close together. Pikachu, eyes are kind of far from each other. Interesting, I don't know if I ever really noticed that. Alright, let's go and select Orange Yoshi. This is our next Brave Explorer, he is. Alright, let's go back. Ruined Goonies lunch. Wait a minute. Okay, so I've already done that. But I needed to do that within that variant of the level, and I had forgotten that was a thing. Is that the only thing I need to do? I can do this. Wait a minute. Hold up. This is another one of those instances that you can't actually get that discovery within the creature's own level. You must do it in the Fluff Puffs level. Oh no. You must do it within the Fluff Puffs level. Not the Spring Hoppers level, though it is a Spring Hopper achievement. Okay, here we go. Well, that could have gone a little better, I think. I thought I was trying to do that. Do I have to like hop on top of him? And like that way get the fish from it? Like I noticed that he had a fish in his claws, but I didn't think that there was a way for me to actually do anything about it. Like, but it is an achievement. Oh boy. Can I just use the fluff puffs over here to get higher up there? This seems like a lost cause. Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm doing this all wrong. There is another one up here. Why don't I just come up here? Why don't I just come up here with the aid of the fluff puffs, get that other spring hopper up here, bring him down there and just make my life so much easier. What is wrong with me? You know, like, what is wrong with me? This is gonna be way easier. Look at that. I could have just done that the whole time. Why didn't I think of that? Serious question, why didn't I? What's wrong with me? What? Although I will admit, even getting up there was a bit finicky. Okay. Let's ruin his lunch. There. Oof. Remind me to apologize to that Goonie later. I shall not. I got the 100%, so I'm not going to apologize, and you shouldn't either. You should not be ashamed of our accomplishments. I don't know why you are. Alright, let's get out of here. It is claymation. It does look that way. It really does. Alright, well, we got the spring hopper. We're all done with that one. Oh, goodness gravy. Alright, the last one is upshoot. And I really didn't want to do this one. Because look at this. I mean, there's only like 5, but they sound awful. I mean, first of all, like, there's kind of a faux boss rush at the end. And, yeah. Tastes like the butterfly. Likes the taste of butterfly. A perfect fit for the small one. Snug as a bug in a log. Okay, I have no idea. I meant to hit the Y button to get a better idea of what I'm supposed to do there, but I can do that. I don't want to do this one, man. I don't want to end on a low note. As low as the getting over it with Ben Foddy level it was, you know? So, what was I supposed to do one more time? Follow the bouncing bungabee. Likes the taste of the butterfly. Okay, let's focus on those for now. Snug as a bug on a log. Well, there's a butterfly right there, but I don't think we can reach that. It ain't happening. Wait a minute. Get it down there. I hate to do this to this precious butterfly, but... It's just a few more times for good measure. Yeah, stop it. Stop it. I didn't work this hard to have you just flutter away on me. There. It gobbled up that butterfly. It did seem to enjoy that. That face sure looks like the face of enjoyment. Hey, eggs. You know, that's a little bit you know, distressing. Snug as a bug on a log. Follow the bouncing bunch of bee. Is this one of those? He does not seem to be very comfy in there. Alright, bunch of bee, come here. Although maybe this would be easier with multiple of these. Where are you going? Well, that went well. This bug is really annoying. Oh, it's a moth. Huh. Quit flying around me, dude. I think I need to wait until I've got multiple of these guys. Okay. Beam me up, Scotty. It's just the right size. Do you suppose it lives here? I mean, maybe. What else am I supposed to do? Just the right size for the smaller one. There is a smaller one, apparently. Yeah, this is a little bit terrifying, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's just keep you guys hidden underground for the time being. Just the right size for the smaller one. We haven't got a smaller one yet. Dude, this moth is bugging the crap out of me. Hopefully it gets the hint now. Giant flyway looks like... Oh, I'm sorry, I already read that. This thing is still bothering me, dude. Alright, flower, get out of my way. Is there a smaller one? Where's the smaller one? I have not found a smaller one. Where is it? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Perfect fit for the smaller one. Have not found the smaller one yet. Emerged unscathed from battle unscathed. Well, I already screwed that up. Doesn't need any backup. Oh, I screwed that up too. Oh, I was definitely not looking forward to this level. Absolutely not. See, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this unscathed, getting through this unscathed. There's such a delay here. Oh, so close. I think this might be the last wave. Look at that. Got them all in one hit. That's what I was trying to do. There's the little one. Gang's all here. Well done, you took out a bunch with a single shot. I did do that. Thank you for noticing, I appreciate that. JP says, I'm really wondering what direction they'll take the next Yoshi game, and where in the timeline it'll take place. Lol. I don't know, but I do have some ideas. I've already talked about them somewhat on this on these live streams, and I believe you're probably privy to well, you are privy to some of the story ideas I have. I've shared them in the collaborate with the Yoshi Fanatic thingy. What else do I have to do? But I've got some ideas for the story. It could even follow right after Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, like Bowser Jr. and Kamek get off Yoshi's back for a while, and then, like, that gives Yoshi plenty of time to pursue his own villains. Including Warts, maybe? But that's an idea. Orange Yoshi could make a great mascot, Cheeto Puffs. He even has the same color scheme, orange and blue. True. Come on, you guys. What's with the lollygag in here? Follow the bouncing bouncer bee. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm guessing I have to, like, bounce him 3 times or so. Alright, let's see what happens here. Wow, he doesn't even notice me when I try to hit him. Look at that. Let's go. My word, it struck a knockout blow. The 1-2-3 punch. Okay, I'm almost done. Now I just need to do... Okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought. Emerge from the battle unscathed and don't need backup. I wonder if it's coincidence that they're on the same page. I mean, I know you can change them around, but maybe it would be better if I just do the one, you know? Might be easier to keep track of and, like, not have it get, well, scathed during the battle. That's what I'm gonna try and do here. That's the plan. That's the current plan. That's my current initiative. Come, we have a battle to win. Come, we have a battle to win. Do you not care? We have a battle to win. You have a child to save. Come! We have a battle to win! We have a child to save! Come on now. Oh, jeepers. I don't want to be scathed. Would it be the most straightforward, He was scathed! Well, I was struck. I'll always be hopeful for a 3D game. He's one of the last ones that hasn't made the jump to his own in his own series yet. Oh, for sure. I do. Oh no, I got back up too. I do wonder when that's gonna happen. I think that Yoshi in 3D is going to be hard to implement, but I think that it's possible. I mean, I've made a video on the subject. I think that it's absolutely possible, and I would love to see it as well. Still, I'm 100% down for 2D Yoshi games, and in fact, I feel that, or I think that, I assume that, I wonder if I can't say definitively, obviously, if that wasn't clear. But I do wonder if it's going to be like a Metroid situation, where it's like, yeah, there's 2D games and 3D games, they're both great, but I definitely prefer the 2D ones. I do wonder if that's going to be the case for me when a 3D Yoshi game does come out, if a 3D Yoshi game comes out. Or if it's going to be everything I ever hoped and wanted and dreamed, you know? I have my doubts. Ah! Start over. In the Mario Tennis update, overall's Mario is oddly an unlockable skin. To unlock him, you have to do all the challenges, complete all the medals. Interesting. Interesting that, I mean, I know that like his tennis attire is like his default, but yeah. Even on Nintendo 64, where almost all the games were 3D, Yoshi's Story was still rooted for 2D gaming. Yes, it was. Funny enough, Kirby didn't make the jump until much, much later as well, despite the fact that he did have 3D visuals on his Nintendo 64 outing, whereas Yoshi did not. Yoshi had 2D visuals, the sprites. And as a result, I do think it aged a lot better than some most Nintendo 64 games. Okay. So, that doesn't count as being struck, correct? Wow, these guys do not care. I don't need any help. I don't even want any help. Bros! Excuse-moi! Like I said, I don't want help. The last thing I want is help right now. Dude, come over here. Okay. There. So what does it mean to not be scathed in battle? Well, that, I guess. I'm thinking that I can't do that without getting multiple accomplices. Does Yoshi have to not be scathed during the battle, or is it this guy? Now I'm confused. Bunch of bees, more like bunch of jerks. They are. They really are hurdy jerks, you know? Alright, well, didn't need no help. What a formidable creature to defeat the entire bunch of bee swarm. Goodfeel has made Peach Showtime Witches in 3D, but whoever it'd be, I'd be down for it. I'd be down for it. But I agree, I'm still fine with 2D Yoshi, especially if they keep trying new things. You know, they also did make a different 3D game. It was Bakeru on the Switch. I always forget what the actual name of it was, Japanese name. Let me find it. Bakeru, Japanese name. It is Otogi Katsugeki Mameda no Bakeru Oracle no Saitaru no Sainan. That game. It's It's the game where you play as like this Tanuki guy who can like transform and shift into different things, and his main thing is like he has eskrima sticks that he uses as like drums or drumsticks for like different like drums and stuff. Yeah, that game. That is a fully 3D game. Goodfeel is absolutely capable of making 3D video games. And I don't think that Princess Peach Showtime is a good showcase of their skills in making 3D games. But yeah, I think my best bet probably would be like getting the whole gang together here. And I'm sure that they could make a 3D Yoshi game. Once again, I do wonder if I would prefer it over the 2D games, because I really do love the 2D games. And again, like, I've made an entire video on the subject, so I do want a 3D Yoshi game. It's just a matter of, would I like it better than a 2D Yoshi game? I mean, sorry. I would love to have a 3D Yoshi game, and I do want one. Hello there! Jeff, did you hear the new Skillet song? I saw that there was a new Skillet song. It's currently on my to-watch list. Also, welcome to the stream, Ethan. How are you, friend? It's been a bit. I missed having you. I wonder if I need to... just have Yoshi emerge from the battle unscathed or what? I don't know. One of those rare instances where they punish you if you get hit. I assume that it's good, Ethan. I have not heard the song, but I assume that it's quite pleasant. And we'll plow! Okay. I still have full health. Wow. And I know I can defeat this last swarm. Oh, wait, there's only one. Wham! Okay, so I still haven't gotten hit. Pow! Some of the unlockable characters and skins in Mario Tennis Fever are pretty tricky to unlock. This is Yoshi Daffy Duck. Nice, I did it! Good show, you all beat them all without being struck by a single punch of me! I sure did. Now I have 100% completed chapters 7 through 12, and now I have to go back and do 1 through 6. Nice! So have you been wanting to play Picross someday? I suggest to start with Mario's Picross, because that was the game that I started with. I would like to try it, honestly. That Mario Picross game seems like a good place to start. Not only because I'm a Mario fan, but because I'm sure that they have a low barrier of entry, considering its general intended audience. You know I already learned it, lol, and I did a combo with Electro's theme from The Amazing Spider-Man. Serenity likes that theme, so I thought I would try it. I don't know if I know Electro's theme from The Amazing... Oh, The Amazing Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield movies. Nice. Yeah, I would like to hear that sometime, Ethan. Please feel free to send it whenever you would like. I had trouble unlocking Red Yoshi, lol, says Yoshi Daffy Duck. You know, JP, what you said earlier has been living rent-free in my head. I want to see if we can 100% complete the Flowey chapter. Some puzzles are Mario themed. Oh yeah, I haven't visited this page since, well, like chapter stream 1, I guess. All right, let's take a look at Flowey here for a second. Let's see. What else can we explore and discover? Seawater won't revive them. Oh. That's it? I can't even get that in this chapter. I need to go to, oh, it's not chapter 4, it's chapter 3? Yeah, chapter 3. Okay. And it's got to be the, this guy. Wait a minute. No. Yes. Yes, it is this one. I wonder, I bet I could have navigated to this chapter from, that level from chapter 1. I bet I could have. In fact, I'm going to try that now, just to make sure I can. Sure, want me to send it now? And we'll have to do some type of game theme with it as well. Probably Yoshi, as we know those all turn out pretty amazing. Well, yeah, somehow, some way. Yeah, feel free. I will definitely play it on stream before we wrap up, which I am going to be wrapping up in the next few minutes, hopefully. You can click that same icon you discovered. It'll take you there. I'm going to do that because I want to at least get the footage so that I can say that in my review. Because that is pretty convenient, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Although it is kind of inconvenient that I have to flip all the way. That's fine. This is fine. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should 100% complete this level too. Yeah. We'll do that next time. It's almost been 3 hours. It's nearly 2 a.m. So seawater won't revive it. Oh, whoopsie. Okay, come here, you. Seawater without some ouchins, please. There. Seawater won't revive them. Okay, well, that's it. There should be a fast page flip option, but oh well. I agree, there should be. It's not a deal breaker. It's not a huge deal. It's like, you know, oh, I spent like a half a minute, you know? There we go. Something else that was the one that I had to discover, you know? Alright, well, there you go. I have sent it to you, says Ethan. Okay, awesome. Oh, it's bothering me so much that I've got one solitary creature left on this page to get all the achievements for. One. You know what, we're gonna play Ethan's song first, and then we'll decide if we actually want to do that. I kind of want to, though. I kind of do. Alright, let's hear it. Here we go! So I don't actually know the Skillet song yet. But I always do like listening to these. Of course it's Parasite, Fluff Puff, that decides to be the odd one out here. Yeah, I kind of do want to finish it though. Okay, now the electro theme's coming back to me. Nice. Like I said, I actually haven't heard that Skillet song yet, so I'm not familiar with it, but that sounded good, man. You know what? We're doing it. what's going on here. I mean, this is a new discovery anyway. Like, I'm not just retreading an old ground here. Like, I'm actually doing something new here. Fluff puff fluffs everywhere. I mean, yeah, that's gonna happen with these guys. Okay, he's unfazed. But not for long. Notice you have Minecraft on Switch. I do, Yoshi Daffy Duck. I bought that recently. A few weeks ago now, I guess. I decided that JJ is now old enough where he can learn how to start learning how to play Minecraft. And he has been doing that. He's been playing it kind of obsessively over the last few weeks. Not that I can blame him, of course. I have been playing it somewhat obsessively too. I was playing it for like 2 hours this evening. I've been like taking my sweet time, making progress in that game. Only after like 20 or 30 hours of playing my world have I decided to try and like seriously try and put some serious effort into whoa. Oh, I need the water, don't I? Into a serious effort into serious effort into what is happening here? Serious effort into finding the Nether Fortress so that I can actually get to the end and beat the game, you know? I'm glad you could recognize the electro theme in there, though, at least. Yes, I thought they combined pretty nicely. I think so, too. That was nice. Did you play the Mario world in the game? It has playable Yoshi. Yes, I did. I still find that I prefer just straight up regular Minecraft. And the problem with the, hang on. How could we get the extra big detonut in that tree to explode? That is the question. Water, right? I mean, but how do I get the water up to him? I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about Minecraft. There is a pretty serious flaw with the Mario Edition stuff in Minecraft. Oh, hello. And that serious issue is the fact that if you use the Mario skins or use the Mario, if you use the Mario themed mod pack and stuff like that, you can't play with people on other versions of the game. Even if you change your Minecraft skin halfway through a world, if you started that world or even like switch to that skin while you have that world active, you cannot play with people on other servers. Or other versions of the game, I mean. Like, if, for example, I wanted to play with my brother-in-law Ethan here, on the world that I made and have been making progress with, I can't do that. He would have to get the Switch version. And I have a feeling that he wouldn't want to do that. So, the level that I've been putting some serious time into, well, serious for me, being like 30 hours over the course of 4 weeks or so. If I ever wanted, like, it's locked to my Switch version. I can't play it with my brother-in-law Ethan. He doesn't have a Switch, and I don't think he will be getting Minecraft for a Nintendo Switch anytime soon. Unless I, like, gifted him a Switch, and then also gifted him Minecraft on the Switch. And that's a lot of money for just one gift. So... yeah. Yes, we must start a new world in the Minecraft. Yes. I believe that you should be able to play Minecraft Bedrock on your computer. And thus you could play online for free with us. Okay, I really have to figure this out. I mean, we would have to get the paid subscription to play online with other consoles or other whatevers. But you should be able to play with us on your computer. Or if you just so happen to want to get PlayStation Online, then we could play it that way too. Whatever you wanted to do, I do think that we should be able to play it together. That's one benefit to having it on the Switch, though, I will say. Is that, online multiplayer for the Switch consoles, the Nintendo Switch Online, for 8 people to have the basic tier, not the premium tier, the basic tier, it's $35 a month for up to 8 people to have online to play together. Man, so close. I'll have to ask for Annie if she, or Serenity, if she would want to play with us, because in that case we would probably have to want to get it on the PlayStation 5. Plus, it might be less laggy for me that way anyway. Oh, true. Yeah, your laptop definitely isn't as strong as the PlayStation 5 is. Like, the PlayStation 5 is not crazy, but it's definitely more powerful than your, I think it's an i5 processor. And that one's from a few years ago too, so. Let's go! Oh, poor Yoshi. Big boom by avoiding the fluff puff. My word, what an extra big explosion. It sure was an extra big explosion. Alright, let's get out of here. I meant to say Serenity, not any. Well, you know, honestly, I thought about making it a stream series with you. If you wanted to, like, be involved in a stream series, we could make a Minecraft Bedrock Edition stream series. Downside being, we could only play once a week for 3 hours, which is 3 hours more once more a week than we are right now, and have been for years at this point. But that is the downside to streaming it. We would be much more limited on at least the streaming world. Still, it's something I've thought about. I don't know that I necessarily want to stream Minecraft again because it takes a long time to make any progress. And I do have other games I want to play. And when I did stream Minecraft, I had a habit of doing like 5 to 8 hour streams. I can't be doing that. No. But, you know, even if we just wanted to play off stream, I think that would be a lot of fun. I've even toyed around with the idea of getting another copy of Minecraft just so that I don't have to play it in split screen. I can play it on my own Switch while JJ plays it on the other Switch. But, you know, I don't know if I need to get that crazy with it. And if I really wanted to play it on my own screen, I could play it on my computer. That would be fine. Okay. Real quick. Let's go ahead and get the extra hints because why not, of course. Fluff up some tumbleweeds, then see if you can stack them. Okay, well, that was helpful. Tell me. Grow a lot of fluffy friends, and then grow more, and more, and even more. So just make tons, in other words. Okay, let's get this tumbleweed going. There's another one up here, I think. Somewhere. But yeah, no, I would love to play some Minecraft with you, Ethan. It's been too long, and I know JJ's been wanting to as well. Like, he's been excited about the idea of playing Minecraft with Uncle Ethan. So that's one of the tumbleweeds. Is there another one up here, or? Yeah, that would definitely be the downside of streaming it, yes. Not to say we couldn't have, like, 2 separate worlds. JJ's been making multiple worlds. And for me, it's kind of annoying because it's like, JJ, we had this desert world going. We have this nice little desert house with, like, some acacia trees growing outside. Like, that was actually a fun challenge. We started in the desert, And, well, no, we started in a mesa biome, actually. And then the surrounding areas are all desert. And, yeah, we have not been able to find much in the way of trees. So I went out exploring, found some acacia trees, ended up bringing some saplings back, getting a little bit of dirt and planting them in our little villa there. And yeah, it's kind of been interesting having a limited supply of wood, whereas I'm normally used to starting in a very wooded biome that, well, as the name would suggest, has a lot of trees. And thus, wood is never a problem. No, it's been fun actually having a limited supply of wood. But then the fun side of that, having a mesa biome, or the Badlands biome, I guess is what it's called, there's lots of gold there. And JJ loves making gold tools. And a part of me dies a little bit every time he does. But I'm not going to be able to stop him. Oh, no, you don't. Nose! And having the mesa biome definitely facilitates the JJ using tons of gold to make useless tools process. Lush caves are my favorite biome in Minecraft. Very alien and cozy. I've had a lot of fun with those, but on the other hand, there's like the Caves and Cliffs updates, which was a few years ago now, which blows my mind that it was that long ago, but hey who. Anyway, what I was trying to say is the Caves and Cliffs updates with the Lush caves especially, but also some of the the dripstone caves. They've made caves much larger and harder to cover with torches or light sources. And in return, they also, you know, decrease the amount of light you need to produce in order to keep monsters from spawning in, which is nice, but it's still really tough for me especially to light the area such that I'm not just being absolutely swarmed by monsters. I think I'm getting better at it, but it's still tough for me. That said, I'm having a ton of fun revisiting Minecraft. I am past the 2 weeks at this point. The whole 2-week phase that one often goes through in Minecraft. That whole like, oh, you know, I'm getting super into Minecraft again, and then 2 weeks later you're like not even touching the game anymore. I'm past that now, and it probably helps that I don't get to play Minecraft like hours and hours every day. Like lately I've been playing it for like maybe an hour or two every other night or so. Like a fluffy snowball. So that's kind of helped me get over the whole fatigue thing. I haven't had a ton of time to like really invest in my ideas. I only just last night made a lava farm by using, like, I finally in my world found a dripstone cavern, a dripstone cave, a cave with dripstone, and I got a bunch of it, and I'm like, well, now I can make a lava farm, and then I will never need coal ever again, except for torches. But even then, like, I can make my own charcoal. So what do I need coal for anymore? So that was exciting. I actually went ahead and did that last night. How do I do this? How do I do this? Can I like... soak up the water again, please. So, if they soak up the water again, and I get the tumbleweeds on top of each other, maybe then I can just get these. Because they seem much easier to stack, or actually possible to stack, when they're actually in tumbleweed form here. Oh boy. This may be more difficult than I was hoping. Wait a minute. Hang on. I got an idea. Might be a stupid idea, but we're gonna try it. Speaking of trees, Jeff, I'm super excited for the new Minecraft update of adding a fall forest. You know, it's my favorite already. I didn't realize that was coming. Like, I'm still getting used to the whole pale forest. Like, I recently happened upon a pale forest in my world, and I didn't even know it was a thing to begin with. And then I happened to run into that one creature that's part of that biome. Oh no. Okay. And like I still don't know what it is. It's like this tall, dark creature made out of wood that I guess like has some sort of essence in the trees. But like I just saw it and heard that it made a weird noise and I'm like, what is that thing? And then I ran away screaming. So that was not a fruitful adventure for me. There we go. I say, you created a convincing snowman. Also, if we did a separate world for streaming, I think it would be fun to try a hardcore world where I try to help you speedrun the game. It would certainly be a challenge for me. Yeah, it would be a challenge for you to keep me alive. That's the challenging part. No, I'm not interested in hardcore, I'll be honest. I used to be. As a young lad, I once was interested in hardcore. No longer am I interested in hardcore. And that goes for any game, not just Minecraft. Like, Hollow Knight, for example. One of my favorite games. One of my favorite indie games, absolutely, by far. Oh yeah, definitely. Probably my second or third favorite indie game. My first favorite is Celeste. Anyway, Hollow Knight, Silksong, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I love all of those games so much. But they have a hardcore mode. In the case of both Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong, it is called Steel Soul mode. And it's exactly what you would think it is, being a hardcore mode. You die once, your save file gets deleted. I am not interested in sinking hours and hours into a world just to accidentally fall off an edge into a pit of lava, forget that fire potions are a thing, and then just die. And then it's like, oh, well, we spent 40 hours playing that game. Oh, there we go. We spent 40 hours playing that game, and now it's all gone. And no recovery, Jeff was a dummy boy, and like, fell off the cliff into lava. Oh, well. Let's start over. No, I'm not really interested in hardcore worlds, just in general. Like, I don't like when games waste my time as it is, and when a game is going to delete my progress for dying, like, just delete my entire save file for dying. It's a punishment that, like, you've seen how salty I get from just dying in a non-hardcore mode. Imagine how salty I'll be if I die in hardcore. No, I'm good on that. Alright, well, look at that. You'll have to tell me all about your Minecraft learning experiences. I'm so sad to have missed out on them, lol. Yeah. My learning experiences with Minecraft. How much have I really learned in my current world of Minecraft? I don't know that I've learned a ton. I've gotten more comfortable with exploring the lush caves biomes. I learned that in order to make a proper branch mine, you have to dig down to like -54 if you want any sort of hope of getting diamonds. I'm learning about the different biomes in the Nether just from exposure to it. You would probably quit playing Minecraft forever by the time you win. Oh, you assumed that I would ever win. Oh, man. All right, well, there you go. Look at that. Chapters 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are 100% completed. Now all that's left is chapters 2, 3, 5, and 6. I'm not going to guarantee that we're going to 100% complete this game in the next stream. But it is a distinct possibility. I'm going to plan for 2 more streams of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Because just looking at it, it does look like there's a decent amount I still have left to explore, especially in Chapter 5. But we are closing in, guys. We are very close to finishing Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. After 2 months, 12 episodes, 40 hours of streaming this game. We're closing in on the end. Kind of bittersweet, honestly. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun tonight, guys. I feel like we've made a good amount of progress. Like, we're getting close. Okay, sounds like I can still have some fun seeing you fumble around trying to understand the new things. Definitely. Definitely. 100%. Yes. Alright, well, cool. Yeah. This has been fun. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hope you've had fun. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back and playing more of this next week and maybe, just maybe, finishing it. Mr. E, congrats on completing my chapters all the way. Wait, what's that? A missing page? The final chapter opens up. Oh, man, imagine that. I might actually be down for that. I wouldn't actually mind that much. Though this definitely feels very endgamey at this point. Yeah, I feel like we did a pretty good job tonight, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in. And hey, if you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when I do go live or post another video. You know, as few and far between as those are. But, you know, you can keep up with any updates I do have in the Discord. That's also where you can chat with me the most reliably. I love chatting with the fans. And there's lots of fun stuff you can do there. You can recommend music for the intro and outro of the streams. You can recommend games for me to play. Though I do have a very sizable list, I'm always open to suggestions. And if I'm especially interested in the suggestion you have, I may even fast track it. Or you can even just post memes, your own character creations and pictures and art. We have quite the community of artists in my Discord, and I won't lie, I'm a little jealous of them, but I'm also very happy to see them share their artistic talents with us, the lay folk who do not know how to draw worth squat. And, you know, you can also post pictures of your food. I like posting pictures of my food. There was a picture that I didn't share yet. I made a delicious, an absolutely delicious French toast with some freshly picked blackberries, a nice homemade whipped cream. Let me pull this up, actually. A nice homemade whipped cream, and I also diced up some strawberries to put on top. Man, the way that this picture is showing up here, hang on. Let's download this. Let's save this image. Under pictures, sure. Let's open it up and view it in not a dumb Google Chrome browser. Here you go. Check it out. French toast time. You ready? There it is. Exclusive. I haven't even shared this on the Discord yet, but I should have. Check it out. A French toast with a homemade whipped cream, some freshly picked blackberries from the woods, and some diced up strawberries, and a little bit of maple syrup. Not too much to drown the flavor of the fruit and the whipped cream, just enough to complement it. Very, very tasty. That's the kind of stuff we can share in the Discord. But yeah, anyway. Next stream, guys, should be Friday next week, starting around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you know the drill. Give or take a half hour or so. We're still trying to correct both the kids and our poor sleep schedule. And, yeah. If you're religious, pray for us. Because we need it. We'll get there. We will get there. But yeah. Looking forward to trying to wrap up this game next Friday, guys. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you all have a good week, and I hope to see you next time. See you guys.